Hey guys, we're Group 4, Risky Business. I'm Alexi Tillis.
I'm Sarah Friedland.
I'm Nina Goliu.
I'm Carolina Stuni.
I'm Marissa DiStefano, and here's our presentation on personalities, abilities, and values.
What do you guys want right now? Are you hungry? Are you bored? A pizza and a video game could fix that right about now. How about a new outfit for a date party on Friday? Oh, but you don't want to leave your house, right? Since the internet boom, many consumers have shifted from buying products in store to virtually. The consumer can buy in any place of his or her convenience and buy whatever product he or she desires, all in the click of a button. One specific e-commerce company that sells various merchandise for resale from vendors and those offered from third-party sellers is Amazon. You guys all know Amazon. Amazon has grown within the past 20 years rapidly as they focus their profits on long-term growth. In 2015, Amazon generated $107 billion in revenue, but only made $596 in net profit. As a seller of top beauty products, electronics, groceries, Amazon surpassed Walmart's net profit in 2010. A survey from Business Insider predicts 51% of consumers to do their holiday shopping at Amazon. Walmart came in second at 16%. The statistics of online market led a passionate young entrepreneur, Sebastian Swick, and his family to join the e-commerce industry. Sebastian's story is a unique one. His parents were divorced and his dad and his stepdad treated him poorly. He fell into a path where drugs and alcohol dominated his world. He went into rehab and fell into a constant cycle of relapsing until he became a father at the age of 22. And that is when everything changed. He had another life to take care of and now has been sober for 10 plus years. His past made him who he is, and since 3 years ago, at the age of 28, Common Sense Distributors began. It is an Amazon health store selling vitamins, supplements, health and beauty products, and so much more. Within 2015, Common Sense Distributors has earned an estimated $12 million in revenue and approximately has 14 employees. The company has over 35,000 feedback ratings with a 100% overall score, putting it 168th position amongst all Amazon.com sellers. A reviewer called this company honestly run business selling authentic merchandise. Common Sense Distributors now sits at the top 500 Amazon US sellers. This rapid success came from dedication, passion, and disposition of Sebastian as a manager and his influence on his employees. As head of operations of Common Sense Distributors, Sebastian has dealt with many positive and negative experiences based on the employees' performance, personalities, and values.
Currently shipped through Amazon. We've become a top 200 seller on Amazon during this process. We started with the basement. We grew to this facility here. After being in a warehouse in Clifton, New Jersey for a year, we moved to Pine Brook to a bigger location. And now we expanded once into this space here to accommodate more items, again, that get shipped through Amazon. And as I'm currently speaking to you, we're actually moving into our third space, which is being worked on here in the back, as you can see. It's been an exciting 3 years. We've learned a lot. We've made some mistakes, but we continue to push and grow the business. We went from being 2 people packaging, shipping ourselves to almost 12 to 15 people at any given time working. It's been a great experience. My partner and I have seen opportunities beyond our wildest beliefs, and we.
As the CEO of the company, Sebastian's idea of running this business is that every day an employee positively affects the success of the company. Working in a warehouse from 9 to 5, each employee contributes in his or her own way. For example, Chris is an employee that has been with the company for a year and a half. He is extremely knowledgeable, has a bubbly personality, and takes on any task he is given. When Sebastian had to take off of work for a family emergency, he had to trust an employee to take over the business for a few days, otherwise he would have to shut down the warehouse. Due to Chris's personality that represents a great leader and respect with employees, Sebastian was able to trust Chris to take over the operations. Sebastian has learned that one has to be open for unexpected circumstances. Having employees that you can rely on and are hardworking can help make your business successful. After going through a lot, Sebastian was very open-minded to helping out friends and giving them an opportunity at his beloved company. He gave his friend John a job who had a very similar past. John did not perform to Sebastian's standards and ended up relapsing, and he was forced into letting his friend go. Though this was hard for him to do, it was best for the company. A good way to avoid this would be to trust your instincts and to not let a personal relationship affect the company's performance, because as we know, escalation of commitment can significantly impact one's business's success.
Myers-Briggs is the most widely held personality test within organizations. The exam consists of 93 or more questions to determine personality types. The 4 categories are extroverted or introverted, sensing or intuitive, thinking or feeling, and judging or perceiving. The final results conclude 16 different personality types. However, since a lot of factors go into one's personality, their answers to the questions may not be consistent. One may give contrasting answers while feeling different emotions on that particular day, time, or setting. Therefore, most personality tests have little research regarding a successful outcome. However, it is still used by most organizations, including this one, to empower employees and to indicate personalities to match up teams in the best way possible relating to the notion of fit in the workplace.
Personality job fit theory revolves around the idea that every organization and individual has specific personality traits. The closer the traits between the person and the company match, the higher the chance of workplace productivity and satisfaction. The best personality fit will also decrease job turnover and stress, absenteeism, and poor job satisfaction. Personality job fit theory, or person-environment P-E fit, is a match between a worker's abilities, needs, and values, and organizational demands, rewards, and values. Director Adams of Ninja Corporation has an employee problem that she is not sure how to handle. Adams recently hired an experienced accountant who has been extremely productive in his past career. Since the hire, he has had enormous difficulty with being motivated and productive. Adams has asked for a meeting with the Human Resource Manager to discuss how to fix the employee issue. Human Resource Manager Jill is well trained in motivational and stress theories of workers. She spent some time interviewing both Adams and the new manager, Nick. Nick explained in his interview that he demands daily feedback on job performance and a structured work environment. Ninja Corp is known for a loose workplace structure, and supervisors only get feedback at performance reviews due to busy product development schedules. This is causing stress on Nick and resulting in his poor work performance. Jill understands how to run a personality job fit calculation. She measures specific worker characteristics, such as worker skills and traits, and then compares them to the work and job environmental specifics. If there is a difference, it's called a discrepancy. This discrepancy can then be calculated as an index to see how vast of a difference exists. The larger the distance, the more stress on the worker. Jill is familiar with the 6 different personality types that exist. She stressed to Adams how important it is to match up employee personalities with the correct tasks. Here are the 6 employee personality types and their matching job examples. Realistic. Employees prefer physical activities that require coordination. They are also shy, inner-directed, and would excel in a factory or farmer environment. Investigation. Employees enjoy analyzing, organizing, and are naturally curious and independent. Jobs that would work well for this type of employee would be mathematician, scientist, or reporter. Social. These employees enjoy helping and mentoring others. They would find a good fit with jobs such as a social worker, teacher, counselor, and a clinical psychologist. Conventional. Employees enjoy regulation, order, and rules. They are efficient, but unimaginative workers, and jobs such as accountant, bank teller, or file clerk would fit their personality type. Enterprising. This type of worker prefers verbal activities and yearns for power. They are very confident and ambitious. The best jobs for this type of personality would be lawyer, real estate agent, or public relations. The last type is artistic. This last personality type prefers creativity and likes to use their imagination. The best job fit would be a painter, musician, writer, or interior decorator. Jill explained these personality types in detail to Adams. Adams needs to provide regulation, order, and rules for the new accountant to flourish, since he has a conventional personality type. Adams agreed that she was willing to work with the new employee to improve his productivity and attitude. Jill has found the best way to fix any personality job fit problem is to ensure that it does not occur in the first place. All new potential employees will have to be assessed through a psychological test and a competency-based interview. This will allow for employee personalities to be matched to the best job fit. Nick's situation can be helped by providing training to help him understand why the organization is set up the relaxed way that it is, and also can help him become less structured. Nick's manager will provide better communication and feedback to hopefully head off him leaving his position with the company. Personality job fit theory revolves around the idea that every organization and individual has specific personality traits. The closer the traits between the person and the company match, the higher the chance of workplace productivity and satisfaction. The best personality fit will also decrease job turnover and stress, absenteeism, and poor job satisfaction.
The notion of fit theory states a match between a worker's abilities, needs, and values and an organizational demands, rewards, and values. What makes a person fit into an operation? Studies show that the closer the traits between the organization and individual match, the higher the chance of workplace productivity and satisfaction. The best personality fit will decrease job turnover, stress, absenteeism, and poor job satisfaction. A manager like Sebastian has to be the matchmaker. He has to place the individual in the right spot to increase productivity. Some of his workers are more introverted and conscientious and prefer to work on tasks themselves diligently, while other workers prefer to do teamwork with packaging and labeling. He lets the employees find their niche and products they like to choose. Some employees have a greater physical ability so that they do the loading and heavier items. Chris is more experienced and works the online site along with Sebastian, controlling the layout and deciding which products need to be restocked. For all the employees, Sebastian meets in a group with everyone and gives daily tasks in which need to be done and lets the employees have their freedom when they want to do it. All the current employees at Common Sense we interviewed preferred and enjoyed this type of organizational model.
Thanks for watching our video, and I hope you learned a lot about personalities, abilities, and values in an entrepreneurial setting.